I mean, I think I came into faith through a scientific process. It wasn't a very emotional process. It was more, I spent a period of time really convincing myself that what Jesus did was real and true, particularly about the resurrection, which seemed to me the crucial point, that if I could disprove the resurrection, the rest of it fell to bits. And, it was a little bit of the traditional, is Jesus mad, bad, or God? And the more I looked at the resurrection and the effect it had on people and on the world and the things which he said, I became convinced that it was true. And therefore, if it was true, I had to do something about it. I had to make some commitment to it, because this was a big thing. This was the most important thing that I ever found out. Yeah, it wasn't as if I just took a period of time off and studied it continuously. It was over a period of 2 or 3 years. I just looked at it more and more. I had come from a background of having gone to church as a child and then going through a typical rebellious stage, saying, I don't believe in all of this. But over maybe 2 or 3 years, I looked more at just the facts. I read a lot of books. I thought about the arguments myself. And I thought fundamentally about the effect that Jesus had on the world. And how did those Christians who, if they knew he was dead, suddenly go out and do all the things they did, and with the abilities and the power that they seemed to have? And the more I looked at it, the more I became convinced that Jesus was a real person. I mean, from a scientific point of view, there's lots of evidence that Jesus existed, and Josephus and the others. So the question was, did he rise from the dead? His existence can't be doubted, but it was the question of whether he was really God. And when I became convinced that he did really rise from the dead, that meant he was God, then I had to come to the point of believing in him.